If you're looking to buy some FIFA 13 Ultimate Team coins, check out buyfifaultimateteamcoins.com. The link is in the description below. What's up, lads? George here, and welcome back to another episode of Ronaldo's Road to Glory. This is episode 12, and we're going to start off this episode by buying a right back in the shiny category, I guess. Right back 4-3-2-1, and it is called Nelson. Very, very pacey right back, and he is going to slot nicely into the team. He's going to be the first right back to, probably the best right back that's going to be throughout this series. Very, very pacey, very, very good defending stats. This guy is very, very cheap. I think I picked it up for like 1900 coins, so that's really, really good. Apply a contract to Inigo Perez, and then we are ready for another game. First game of the episode, who we're going to get matched up against. Look at this guy's team, a Serie A sweat team. He's got the Biabani, and look at that, just to take the piss, he's got Agbonlahor up front. What the hell are you doing, son? But we do actually, we start off the game in the 6th minute by going 1-0 up with Cristiano Ronaldo, getting that power header from the chipped save shot. But then we cross it in, and this should be 2-0, but Sarabia I don't know about Sarabia, he's hit and miss. Sometimes he can be the best player you'll play with, sometimes he won't score with his right, he won't score with his left. And this was one of the moments that I didn't really feel confident with Pablo Sarabia, so I did indeed just run it straight into the goal. I can imagine how pissed off he was not being able to catch up to Pablo Sarabia. But he does actually just run it into the net eventually, and that makes it 2-0. And then we go 3-0 up with Alvaro Gonzalez, the centre-back with like 74 pace. Just an absolute tank of a centre-back for how much he costs. Probably one of the best silver centre-backs I've used so far. That made it 3-0, and then we go and make it 4-0 with Javi Guerra, of course. The absolute beast that is Javi Guerra. We'll have to move on from him soon. But the player that we replaced Javi Guerra with is just as good, honestly. But Inigo Perez, I think that was his second goal of this game, so that's not too bad for a centre mid getting 2 goals in one game. Did he? I don't actually think he did. I'm not too sure why I said that, but yeah, no, he just got one. Gonzalez got one, Sarabia got one, Javi Guerra got one, and Cristiano Ronaldo got one. So no hat-tricks or doubles this time. Everybody just got one. This guy, I hate these sort of people. They kind of just stop like in the 80th minute, and then after that, you have to wait for the whole cutscene to end at the end. So that was what I was waiting for at the moment. And as you can see, we won Division 2 title. Yes, this is going to help the series out so much, guys. We get like, I think 8,000, 9,000 coins or something ridiculous. You're going to see very, very soon how much coins we are. 10,909 coins. That is just going to help so much, and we're going to go on a little bit of a buying spree as of now, and you're going to start seeing the players that I started to buy up. And the first player to replace Sarabia is going to be this guy called Cici. Very, very good player. I think he got an inform on FIFA 12, and on this game he is nothing but exceptional. This guy is just phenomenal to use. 4-star skill moves. I'm not sure it was right foot. I think weak foot. Sorry, I think it's 3-star weak foot or 4-star weak foot. He's much better than Sarabia, so it's a really, really good signing. I'll probably have to sell Sarabia on sometime. Probably can get quite a bit for him. But we're just going to sell this bronze that we started off with well back into the bronzes, and going to see if we can sell him off for 500 coins. And then the right mid is of course CC, and he's going into the team. We bought a couple of position cards to get him into the 9 chemistry that he needs, and as you can see, he's now 9 chemistry, right forward 4-3-2-1 instead of right mid 3-5-2. And then we go on for another striker, and unfortunately this is time for Javi Guerra to say his goodbyes, pack his bags, and sit on the bench for a while. Until we go into a gold team, and then we'll probably sell Javi Guerra on. But the guy that we've replaced him with is absolutely phenomenal. You'll see in the first game how well he plays. But I really did enjoy using Javi Guerra. You guys clearly enjoyed watching Javi Guerra score all these goals. I think he scored like 30 goals in 15 games or something ridiculous. But if you want to use Javi Guerra, just pick him up on the market. It's like 400 coins, very, very cheap. And the last signing of this 10,000 coins buying spree is of course going to be a new goalkeeper from Catalonia to Sergio. I think his name is Asenjo. I think that's his name actually. It's either Agenso or Asenjo, something like that. We apply a contract to Inigo Perez, and we are ready for another game. This will be the last game of the episode because, there's quite a lot of buying and stuff on this episode. I do apologise if it feels a bit of a short episode, but, this is all I've got for recorded for today. Hopefully we'll have another episode tomorrow. if nothing comes up or anything like that. So we go into another game and we get matched up. The first Division 1 game, and it is a Liga BVA, pretty standard Liga BVA team, not full chemistry, like 92 chemistry, I think it was said, or something a little more. And as you can see, Iago, I think his name is Aspas. What a great name, loving it. But we do actually go 1-0 up with Iago Aspas, and then CC in the 13th minute, or I think it is CC, that's 2-0. And this just made me laugh because I was just spamming the fucking tricks here. As you can see, just beating Puyol, right, left, and centre. And then eventually I was like, I'm just going to dribble around him and put this in the net. And I did, and that was 3-0, 66th minute. Cristiano Ronaldo just shitting on his defence. And we are actually going to go through and score one more very, very soon, and that is Wakasu, just bouncing off a defender from a CC shot. Wakasu is able to slot that into a one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper, and that makes it 4-0. We pass it down to Cristiano Ronaldo, and Puyol is just, what the hell is that, Puyol? He should be doing a little bit better than that, mate. But, this guy's defenders were pretty slow. I think he had PK and Puyol, so, they're easy to pick out. And that made it 5-0 with CC, getting his second or third of the game, and he does actually get a consolation goal with Griezmann, his left wing, playing in left forward or something like that, I'm not too sure. He's the French, I think he might even be right wing, I'm not too sure, but Griezmann, that French guy in the Liga BVA, the winger, does actually score, and that makes it 5-1, and that was how it ended. So we get like 800 or so coins, and that is the first win for Division 1, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. Let me know by leaving a like rating, subscribe if you are new around here, follow me on Twitter at JoshGamer94. Let's go for 400 likes again, that'd be fantastic. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.